Okay, yeah, that was a really good day. Yesterday was a really good day. I'm not even fronting. It was a really good day. I mean, yeah, there was a low, and obviously the low just comes with the stress of, because here's the thing: being entertaining a crowd and planning a party is great, but man, is it stressful. Seriously, like the morning, like yesterday morning, my mother and I definitely were like completely stressed out getting everything ready. Make everything look nice, make sure everything is in place, all that stuff. But when the party starts, man, and you did a good job, yeah, that's where the high comes in. I mean, it was my grandma's birthday. How was it not a good? How was it not good? We had family come. It was my grandparents, some of my cousins. They were all there. And you know what? I can actually say this now. Literally a week ago, I got my third nephew. And on Saturday, I finally got to meet him. Yeah, see, the hospital that he was born at wasn't allowing any visitors, so couldn't see him. But this weekend, I finally saw him on Saturday, and I saw him again yesterday, too. So, I am now an uncle to 3 nephews. Hooray! I'm so happy. I'm very happy. Man, being an uncle rocks. It does. So, yeah. And it's actually really kind of... Because literally the biggest talk about my new nephew is... We're trying to... Obviously, whenever a baby's born, we always try and determine, who they look like. Do they look more like the mother? Do they look more like the father? Yada, yada. But the one thing we were talking about the most was the fact that my nephew's hair is actually pretty light colored. Kind of blonde. And for a couple of days we were trying to think, who in our family was blonde? And then it hit me all right, my late aunt. She was blonde. And a few of my sister-in-law's uncles and her father were also born as blonde babies. So maybe it's from that. Although I think he has my brother's nose. I'm pretty sure I can determine it. I'm pretty sure he's got my brother's nose. But it's kind of really hard to determine what sort of personality that he has because, he's right now just barely over a week old. And the vast majority of the time I saw him, he was asleep. Seriously, I went to visit him on Saturday morning. See, that was part of my high on Sunday, was when I went to see him on Saturday. That was the important person I was referring to, by the way. And he's just lying in his, crib in his little, what's that thing called? A bassinet, right. And, his hands like this, kind of. And then he moves his hand just that's the most I saw him do. Because he was asleep. Obviously, he was in the crib, and again, he's asleep, so I didn't want to, hold him. But, I got to see him. That's what's most important. And I'm not complaining. But yes, I am now an uncle to 3 nephews. And I love it ever so much. And it's really funny too. Because my sister-in-law comes from a basketball-heavy family. And my brother obviously played basketball too. I don't think I ever shared this story, did I? But at my brother's wedding, when my sister-in-law's father did his, toast speech or whatever, he said that with the fact that my brother is as tall as I am, we now have height in our gene pool. That's what he said. Yeah, my brother and I are both 6'4". So, yeah, we actually... I never pay attention to how... this maybe sort of come with the whole self-esteem problem I have. Where, I never see how tall I am until, I legit see it right in front of me. And don't even try asking me if I can tell how tall another person is, because I can't. Like, obviously, I'm taller than, my sister-in-law, but I could not tell you by how much. I want to say she's 5'11", but I could be wrong. Definitely not 6 foot. I don't know. I don't know, it's just the sort of thing you never really seem to ask, But, anyway, I never really talked about my act of kindness, did I? Right, act of kindness was obviously helping getting ready for the party and helping clean up a little bit. So, all in all, yesterday was a wonderful day. I am feeling really good. Feeling good on a Monday. Some South Park fans are going to get that. And some Lord fans are probably going to get that too. Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. With Monday, we have a new One Piece manga chapter. Yes. Now let's begin. All right, let's see if I can get there. Let me get everything loaded up, shall we? All right, then. Ready? All right. So, One Piece chapter 1023, Spitting Image. Actually, let me back just a little bit. Hold on a second. I see my place now. Okay, One Piece chapter 1023, Spitting Image. Alright. Looks like we're literally picking up where we left off when Zoro and Sanji attacked King and Queen. And right now they're both on the ground. King just looks like he's sitting. King looks like he's lying on the ground, just like. Seriously, his eyes are wide awake with the expression of like contemplating all the decisions he made in life. Okay, that's funny. Alright. Hyogoro was telling everyone to stay out of the way. Alright. Okay, looks like we get a little bit more details about King's race. Apparently, on top of the red line used to be the land of the gods, implying that King may actually be one of them. Alright. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Okay. Okay, so King is about to attack Sanji, and Zoro saves him. He's like, now you owe me one. Then Queen is about to attack Zoro. Sanji's like, now we're even. Because he saves him too. Okay, looks like we have a little bit of lore about Sanji right now, okay. Huh. You know what? That's actually really interesting. Like, Sanji's Diablo Jamba attack, basically his leg sets on fire. Queen is legit the first person in the entire series to ask, you shouldn't be able to do that. Or how are you able to do this? And maybe there's a little bit of, Germa 666 enhancements in Sanji after all. Wait, is that what King's race is? Lunarian? Cool. Okay. And I say this because Queen mentions the word Lunarian, and King, you see King's expression okay. Alright. Ooh. That's interesting. We can see Queen using armament hockey. Huh. The first time I've ever actually seen that. Cool. Alright. Let's see what else. Alright, looks like we have a little bit of Zoro fighting King now. right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like Kawamatsu and Niyagoro are talking about Zoro. Wait. Kawamatsu actually thought of stopping Hiyori from giving Enma to Zoro? So why didn't he? Ah. Okay. No kidding, page 10 has literally not one, not two, but 3 images of Zoro, and they're all technically different people. This chapter is going to create so many crazy theories. Because, here's the thing. Apparently Zoro looks exactly like the image of Ushimaro Shimotsuki, who was a resident of Wano. And Ushimaru was a descendant of Ryuma. And Ryuma had Shisui, and Zoro brought Shisui back. Not to mention, Ryuma was also a one-eyed samurai. Zoro has one eye. Oh, this is so freaky. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if people are going to think that, like, Ryuma and Joy Boy were connected somehow. I don't know. That's a crazy theory for another day. Wait. Is Inuyarashi fighting Jack? No kidding. I think this is the first chapter where we see all 3 of Kaido's calamities fighting. I mean, we've seen them fight, but not all in the same chapter before. This is really interesting. Okay. Ooh. All right. We're back in the Sulong form. All right. That is awesome. Okay. Inuyarashi's back. Ooh. And Nekomamushi is clearly fighting Perospero. Nice. And he's in the Sulong form too. All right. Okay. And it looks like Raiza was helping himself, is helping cause by fighting Fukurokuju. All right. Okay, looks like we're back to where Tokage Port is. And so Momonosuke is now 28 years old. Thanks to... No way. No way. Is it really implying that... Because here's the thing. Momonosuke is now in his dragon form. Obviously at age 28, so he looks awesome. And before that... it was implied that in his human form, Momonosuke looks like Odin. So Momonosuke now looks like Odin and Kaido. Okay, I have no problems with this. Wait, Luffy's gonna ride on that to get back to Onigashima, where Kaido is. Kaido can turn into a dragon. Momonosuke, dude. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? I mean, don't get me wrong. Robin versus Black Maria, that was fantastic. Loved it. We got our giant robot versus dinosaur fight. Also fantastic. But dude, we're gonna get a fight between dragons. Oh, I hope it's true. I mean, don't get me wrong. Momonosuke has no chance of defeating Kaido in dragon form. Not even remotely. But we're still gonna get to see dragons fighting. Oh, that's gonna be dope, man. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Okay. This chapter was awesome. This was about as good of a One Piece chapter as a One Piece fan could hope for. Like, this is awesome. I'm using my hands a lot. Holy cow. Oh, man. I better calm myself down before I give myself a headache. Oh, boy. This was a good chapter. This is a real good chapter. And as far as I know, there's no break next week. So Labor Day, we're going to be getting something real good. I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. Oh, man. Okay. This was... So, not only did we get lore on Zoro and Sanji, we saw the return of Inuyarashi and Nekomamushi in their Sulong forms. We get the possibility of 2 dragons fighting each other. Yep, this had action, comedy, lore, all that. Man, I can't wait for next week. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe, and follow me on social platforms, YouTube. I'm very homely this video for all of you guys watching for today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if you want to talk to Jay, we can get to the back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.